Welcome to Redsky SMP, a server that uses a slightly modified version of Chosen's modded adventures. It has just over 100 different mods, so some things are going to look a little bit different. Today, we're going to do a little bit of a server tour, an idea that was suggested to me from my boyfriend, so thank you. So I thought about where to start the server tour. There's a lot of options I could start at. I could start at my own base, but I decided to start at spawn. After all, this is where it started. So welcome to spawn. It looks a little bit crazy, maybe a little bit different. It was made before the server even officially opened. We got this little community area, for a donation area. Oh, there used to be a stick in here. I put the stick in there. There we go. That's better. Don't tell anybody I put the stick in there. Alright. Leaving the spawn area. We got this lovely bridge. We cross over. And already things are starting to look a little bit different than maybe a normal server. We have a railroad crossing. It's pretty awesome. If a train comes through from the train station, there are arms, the what are they called? I don't even know. They're barriers that pop up so you can't cross. It's pretty cool. And this is the shopping district. Right outside of spawn is the shopping district. So I'm gonna give you a tour from starting from here. So this is the map room, but right now it's currently out of order. It was causing some lag, so we're in the process of moving it. Here is a map of the shopping district as it stands. Anyway, this is the playground, the parkour playground. We have what we call the washing machines. It's loads of fun. People just come in here and chill. We got these little belts, these clouds that shoot you up into the air. We got some climbing ropes. We got like a honey slide. You can go on this side, or you can go. Whee! The honey slide might be my favorite. There's also this part here. Let's see if I can do this. Oh no. Well, I'm not good at that. Alright, enough playing around. This is our community portal. It's very beautifully decorated. So creative. I'm not even being sarcastic. I really like how they did the portal. I think Darrell did that. We have Darrell's Prismarine shop. I don't remember what it's actually called. And it just looks cool. I just like the gray concrete. Yeah. I think it looks cool. Oh, I never noticed. What is that? A blast furnace? That's cool. It kind of looks like a frog a little bit. Like a face? I never noticed the blast furnace there. People are so creative. This ugly thing is my shop. Sticky situations. I'm very proud of the fountain. Okay. It's caramel, chocolate, honey, ow, 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 honey, and slime. Liquid slime is so ugly. So I used slime blocks and some like green brick things. I don't even know what that is at the moment. Anyway, I used that to Because look at this is liquid slime, and it's just so ugly. Anyway, sticky situations. Have I made any sales? I have a little bit. Oh, I need to refill that. Oh, oh. Okay, going back to the beginning. The other first thing we see is this big glass thing. This is Audra's shop. She's very proud of it. She talks about this all the time, but she sells frog lights here. And quite honestly, the shop is adorable. Ooh. And you can jump on the lily pads. So that's pretty cool. She's got all these frogs everywhere, and they just living their best life. She's got them all named, and she knows who they are personally. I like standing on top of this and watching down. She's got a little frog statue. Does she know there's a fish in his mouth? Okay. My most visited shop. I think I'm number one customer. I hate to say it. I'm a little ashamed. I just love building with wood. It's a wood and plant shop by QB. First of all, let's appreciate the ceiling. How beautiful. She's got the plants, flowers, drip leaf, ferns, and stuff up here. And you go down into the actual shop with some bubble elevators. She got all the wood here, all the different wood types. And then she's got another level. And this is down to the coral blocks, coral fans, and leaves. So I've definitely bought some of these before because they're pretty. And then you can see like she's got a little bit of an aquarium here. Very cute. Very cute. And then above that, you can see there's a little arrow bunny? I don't know. This is I missed it. This is QB and Audra's combined shop. They sell elytras here. Next to them too is my bookstore. I'm very proud. It was my first shop on the server. So come on in. I love this bookstore. I got a little lectern here on how to do things. Some glue. Oh, look, one missing. I used it. I grabbed it. I needed glue. Super glue. I got bookshelves here. This is a enchanter anvil and grindstone, so you can level 30 enchanter anvil and grindstone, so you can enchant the stuff that you get. I got a bunch of enchantments here. Let's see if I got anything. Ooh, I sold a mending book. I'll take that. So all of my best enchantments, I think, are on this floor. Then you go up. Here's another floor. And then here's another floor. All the way up here, I got clearance for trash books, some other stuff. And then up here are my other good enchantments. Ooh, another. And this is to the reading room, and I'm very proud of this. I don't know how many people actually come in here, but you can sit in these chairs and just look out the window while you read your books. A little bit of a secret. In here are some books. For you to read. Not that one. Not that one. Not. Excuse you? Coming out of the bookstore. Over here, past the hammock. Onto this lovely road. Is Pyro's Create Castle. He's got these like gates here. I always end up just jumping over them, but we'll do it properly. There is item details on like what things are, how they work, rules, and book and quills and deposits. And these guys are doing the Congo line. You can request to have Pyro make something. And he's also the one that did the trains on the server. Under construction, fun club coming. Fun club? Fun club. This has been under construction for months. I don't. It's not very fun anymore. And then the last shop on the server, at least in the shopping district, is this awesome rocket ship shop. It's mine as well. Yes. I'm very proud of this. So proud of this one. I think it turned out awesome looking. I sell firework rockets here, and I've made no sales since it opened. I'm very sad. So that's Spawn in the shopping district. Where to next? I'm thinking we head north. Because north, there's another community project going. This is the Ren Fair, the Renaissance Festival. It's also kind of like just the fairgrounds and stuff. It's a work in progress, but I'm very proud of it, what we've done. And I'm not going to show too much of what's in these because once the Renaissance Fair is completed, maybe we will do a video on that. Welcome to my starter home. It's beautiful. It's a cute little farm. That's the vibe I was going for. So to the left here is just some sheep and cows. And in there we got some like magical bunnies called pukas. You can see them in there. Oh, yes, they're so cute. This is my honey farm. You open this trap door, and down here is a fluid container full of honey. Oh, hi bee. And this is my farm. I love looking at this. It's so pleasing to my eye. All the wheat there, all the different crops from the different mod packs. Obviously, my wheat field is here with my windmill in the center. It's just so pretty, so satisfying. Up here are my other crops. This one is the thermal. All the thermal series crops are on this level. We got this little apple lattice thing here, which is really cool. And then here's all the vanilla crops. And I have berries here, more berries, different kind of blueberries, and then my little tiny kelp farm right here. So this is my ugly house. Yeah, it's ugly. And I'll show you why. First of all, torches, random. So ugly. Roof, I hate it. You come in here and this is my living room. It's boring and bare. It's got a single torch in the center. And the fireplace has 2 torches in it. What am I doing? I have not touched it. This door leads to my bedroom. It's cute. It's got a mirror, which was made by QB. It's very nice. And that's it. I like to stand here and look at my neighbors and see what they're doing. They're not on right now. This door leads to the bathroom. Kind of proud of the bathroom. Quite like it. Used to have a mirror here. Don't know what happened to it. And from my ugly living room, you go downstairs to the, dining room. That's also empty. I don't know what I'm doing. But the kitchen's complete. Look at this. Isn't this nice? Ooh, fancy. Yes. Sink. Wash your hands. Get some milk. Do a toaster. Alright. And then through here is my pantry. Yeah, there's nothing there. but you go downstairs and you see what? Oh yeah, this is why I call it my pantry. First of all, there's all my food items. And this is how I make my candy for my like honey store. It's not a honey store. For sticky situations. This makes the caramel. This makes the chocolate. And this over here is my newest addition. It funnels the honey into these crazy lines here so I can make gingerbread bricks and candy canes. I have the candy cane thing back there. This makes the candy canes. I'm a little crazy. I love using these pipes from the Create mod. I I think the pipes are fun. So coming up through here, through my path here, up to the windmill, are my two favorite girls, Bryn and Kara. Oh, hi. Hi. They are based off of my two real life dogs, Bryn and Kara. I love them so much. And then I have Jelly in here, Jelly Cat. And they just hang out in here. This was my original starter base, was this windmill. I made this before the house, and you can see this is a little bit more complete than the house, and you'll see why. So this was my first create machine. It's very slow, and I just come up not that long ago with an idea on how to speed it up even more. I just haven't done it. That'll be a thing I do sometime. But it's my press. It's my very first create machine. It was when I was just starting to learn how to do the create mod. So I just leave it. Up here is my big mechanical crafter. Alright, so this room is my chipped mod room. I got all the different tables from the chip mod. I'm missing the carpenter's table. It's in my inventory. And the frame saw for the frame blocks mod. Jelly's sitting on top of the saw. She's okay though. And then I have a bunch of different lanterns from different mods, and I just leave them here. So that way, when I'm creating something and I need to see what kind of lighting I want to use, I can come up here and just look and see what one I like the best. Next, going down here is my storage room. Oh, that doesn't look like a whole lot. Well, I got more. This is the wood and the blocks. And I have more stairs, dies. The diamond ore pillar, I think, came from Audra. Somebody took something from my storage and left a pillar of diamond ore. I left it 'cause I don't know why it's here. And there's more storage. I got bone meal here. And there's more. All my plants and nature, saplings, things like that. And then this is just how I sort things. You put things in this chest, say for example this dirt and diamond blocks, and it goes into the hopper here, which goes into the storage controller, which automatically puts it into one of these things that I have it linked to. And let me tell you, when I pull out the this linking tool, it starts to get real laggy. This is my easy villager room. It's got, which is a mod that uses villagers and little glass boxes, and it just makes it so much easier. And then here, these are labeled wrong. They were right at one point, and then I changed the floor name. So this is my elevator. So you get on the elevator, and you can go to the next floor. So it goes over here, and this floor is my slime farm, and I'm very proud of this. I flick on the switch. You can see the slime getting made. This was my first real farm, and it used to be so slow. Now it just cranks out the little slime balls so easily, so quickly. Slime balls go into here, which go into this weird redstone contraption, which is just simply a it's just simply a, do I have a thing? No. It's a shulker loader. So I can place a one of these shulker boxes, which they're all completely full, but I can place one of these lime shulker boxes up here and it will just load it up with slime balls. This is my super smelter. You can load this up with ores. I don't have any on me. And I go in here to this heater where I have a filter here, and it goes into this chest. And you can see all these things have gone through my super smelter. And I also have 150,000 glass. Don't ask. Originally I just needed probably a couple thousand for a project I want to do in the future, and then things happened and I have 150,000 glass, and I tell people if they need glass, just take it. Because it's so easy to make more. And lastly, this is my tree farm. I have all these labeled. It's so satisfying. If you ever want to see what trees look like or what the leaves look like, I just come out here and go, okay, there is mahogany wood I want to use in the project. Let me see what the leaves look like. So this is my area. I love my starter base, but I think I'm going to show you my mega base before we get into all of my friends' bases. And just like that, we're here at my mega base. It doesn't look like much. I know. I know. This is uh supposed to be kind of like a, the theme is kind of like a Honey I Shrunk the Kids or The Borrowers, something along those lines kind of theme. I absolutely love those kind of stories. I think they're so fun. And my whole idea for this pot was fairy garden. If you don't know what a fairy garden is, it's basically where people take pots and they put a bunch of different little plants in there. Plants that are small, um like succulents or little saplings or like ground plants, moss, things like that. And then they put tiny furniture in the pots. It sounds a little weird, but basically the idea is that like you're making a home for fairies that live in your garden. So they kind of like make the plants like the moss for the grass and like a sapling that looks like a big tree. It's hard to explain. You should look up fairy gardens sometime, but you'll see what I mean. But you can kind of see what I'm trying to do. Is that there's there will be a tree here where this bunch of logs are. I got this little tiny hut here. And then, but in reality, this pot is just like a normal sized pot for a human, right? And then off to the side, that's a glass tube is eventually going to be a spray bottle. It'll come all the way up above the pot into like a nozzle. And then that's a gardening glove that's incomplete. You can kind of see a theme here where I start a lot of things and haven't finished them. There's a lot of work in progress on this server. So through here is my spray bottle, and this is my gigantic lava farm. Oh, yes. It makes so much lava that it fills this whole thing up. It's great. So next we come into the pot. And there's this nice little crack here. We can sneak into the pot. I can get the flight rockets from my gunpowder farm here. I can just turn it on and it makes more rockets. Um, then the rest of these lines make railroad tracks. So this makes the narrow redwood train track, which is this. Floor number 2 is my favorite floor because it's the one that's finished. So you can see I made like safety walls for people that visit my base so they're not climbing all over the belts and stuff. But you toggle this on and it makes mechanical belts. You can see it being made there. And then we got andesite alloys being made. Look, here they come. And yeah, it's just it's a mess back there. And then these andesite alloys get sucked up when I turn this lever on. If you put an andesite alloy through a saw, it makes shafts. And then, oh, I love the sound. Pop, pop, pop. That makes cogs. I'll just turn these off and turn this one off. And then you can turn this one on and it combines the 4 cogs into gearbox. I never have to create any of these things ever again. I can just pull them from here. It's so nice never needing to make more andesite alloys again or electron tubes, which I hate making by hand, by the way. Or in mechanical belts, I always had to go to spawn, to the ocean right by spawn, to get enough kelp to make tons of mechanical belts. Now I never have to do that again. And then this is my kind of like manual casing maker. But moving along, so floor 3 is train casing assembly. So basically, remember that shulker box loader I had in my starter base for the slime farm? Well, here's the unloader for it. It unloads the slime balls into here, so that way it goes through this huge assembly line just to make sturdy sheets. And these sturdy sheets are all so I can make train casings. And this line here that's full of dirt is incomplete. It's for my future monorail line. I'm very excited to have monorails in the game. I need to get this done. And this floor is my industrial foregoing floor. So basically, this whole floor is only because I needed redstone. This whole floor makes redstone. And finally, the top here is my the top of my pot. So yeah, that's my mega base. I hope you kind of enjoyed seeing what I'm doing with what the server's doing. I think now is the time for us to see what other people are doing with their bases.